Alright, well, not getting much riding in the summer, but we're going to try out this new Garmin Fenix 7 Pro Solar. So, we're going to go to motorcycle. And it started, so we're going to see how that works out. I wish I could say, here I am off to my Vegas trip. I don't know if I'm going to get to do that this year. It's been a crazy summer. It's a crazy summer. Crazy for feeling so blue. Yeah. Should have a full tank, but who knows? We'll see. Yeah. And then again, maybe not. Okay. I don't know. Okay, well, I pushed the record button. I don't think that worked back there. I don't know. So anyway, we were looking at the Garmin app here. I got a little better light. Maybe you can see that. So 16 minutes ago I started it. Distance 7 miles. Yeah. Alright, so as I was saying, I got a little more air pressure in my tires than I generally like, especially the front one. I haven't ridden a bike in a while, so I want to make sure tires aren't, I mean, they did bleed off air, but it's been sitting for a month. Who knows, maybe tomorrow I can get up early and leave and get over to Hawthorne. And and maybe even toner ball. I don't know. Try and get a little bit of rides in this summer before they're all gone, you know. But, you know, it's, next month is the month I should be doing Vegas, because they're going to do the Vegas to Reno race and tear up the desert. And a lot of that race course I ride on, so I like to do it before it's all tore up. Because it makes it for a lot slower riding if it's tore up. Yeah, that front wheel's floatering a little bit. I think I've got like, I don't know, 13 pounds in it. A little bit much. Starts sticking good at 8 to 10 pounds. And the back one, I like 14. Oh, look. Yeah. Garbageville. Homeless Garbageville. I think I'm running 16 pounds instead of 14. Makes a difference, a couple pounds. Down by the river. A lot of people are living in a van down by the river. We used to think that was a funny joke, but no, not that funny. Living in a van down by the river. Or a motorhome down by the river. You'll be living in a motorhome down by the river. Yeah, this Husky 350 and the Gas 300 are pretty equivalent on just about everything. Gas might accelerate a tiny bit faster, but the 4-strokes sure sounds a heck of a lot better, soothing to the ears, especially when you play it back on video. The 2-stroke sounds like you're trying to blow it up all the time. I think we got a car up here. I see a little bit of dust. Yeah, so before the Garmin, I wore T-Rex, and I bought the T-Rex watch, kind of a Chinese smartwatch, comparable in a way to the Garmin, has a lot of features on it. So there's a lot of T-Rex watches though, and I didn't study them long enough to really get the one with the features I needed. You know, mainly what am I interested in? I'm interested in GPS, right? You know, I'm riding, I want to track my rides, I want to save the track files, and you want to be able to load a track file. Like, I haven't ridden from Beatty to Vegas. You know, I live on this side of Nevada. There you go. So I haven't ridden that southern side of Nevada. So what that means is, you know, you need some GPSing. You need some GPSing, man. So when I looked up watches for the T-Rex, they all have GPS sensors in them, you know, because they're used for running and that kind of stuff. But a lot of them, I want to say half of them, only use GPS data for tracking running or your workouts, treadmill, hiking. You know, it didn't really have like motorcycle tracking functions, you know. I did figure out with the T-Rex that I bought after I bought this Garmin was how to load already save track files. So you can load a track file in it and then follow it, which is good. I mean, that's half of the reason why I want a GPS watch. The other half is what you see I'm doing here is I'm making a track file. So, you know, I'm actually creating a track file. And the T-Rex, the one I had, didn't seem to be able to do that. But anyway, the T-Rex watches, pretty darn durable. I was really happy with that watch. Has like a multitude of watch faces and information layout, like 200-300 watch faces, and they're always making new ones. And I really love that feature. The watch was really durable. It was just pretty darn cool. But my son-in-law, he bought a Garmin Fenix 6 Pro, and it was on sale. You know, and he's always showing it to me. He's like, I love this watch. I go, well, do you use the features on it? You use the GPS? No, I don't really know how to use that. And I'm like, well, so you didn't buy the watch for any other features, you just bought the watch because you like the watch. I buy the watch for the function. Garmin's are really expensive. So it's a really expensive watch compared to a T-Rex watch. Into that corner hot, baby, hot. Yeah, almost too hot. Gotta get slowed down, bro. That's what happens when you don't ride for weeks. Come out here to where you're used to riding, and coming into corners hot, too hot. Well, from the last time I came down Fort Churchill, the water level sure has dropped. It was full last time. Yeah, a little bit too much air in the back tire. Everybody's going to work at the testing facility. Little bit too much air. Okay, so we're out here by the Fort Churchill campground. Campground. Buckland Station. Yep. So anyway, from my house, okay, so 22 miles to Buckland Station, basically from my house. 5. Okay. Okay. Well, that gate's open this morning, so I guess we'll go a little farther. So, Garmin. Yes, sir. So 50 minutes, 33 miles. That top graph, maybe that's my heart rate. Yeah, at 140, yeah. The adrenaline pump, baby. That's what I'm talking about, the adrenaline pump. Okay. Getting up there in the 80 mile an hour range. That's how it used to be in the old days when I ride out here. You never had it tore up from UTVs or anything, so most of the time the roads were 60, 70, 80 miles an hour. A little better if I have the air pressure down. A little bit skatey. Little bit skatey. Little bit ice skating this morning. We're doing a little bit of skating. These are brand new gloves and they're not broke in. Okay, this is as far as I made it with my nephew on the XR 400. He stuffed it in the weeds over here. Too much sand. another gate. Reservoir over there, I think. Well, it looks open. Okay. Yeah, last year when I went to Vegas on my tubeless tire system, I got there and got home all right. I came out to the garage the next morning and my rear tire was flat on the tubeless system. And when I took it apart later, the inner bladder failed at the valve stem. So I think what happened was, you know, riding to Vegas in the heat, and of course some of the high-speed sections I did that were 80 miles an hour plus. You know, you're not really supposed to run a tubeless probably over 70 miles an hour or so. But I think when I got to Vegas and it was so hot, as hot as it was, and on the pavement, you know, the tube pressure on the inner tube probably dropped. And so it wasn't 100 pounds anymore. It wasn't hard anymore. It wasn't 100 pounds, you know, so it dropped down. So, and then the whole ride on the way back, I mean, I made it home with it. That's why I ride tubeless. But I'm just guessing why the inner tubeless tube failed. So next time I make a trip to Vegas. Come on, Jeep. You know, that's one reason why I ride these roads all the time, because, you know, they get embedded in your head. And then you can ride them fast without doing stuff like that. Like, ooh, I forgot that turn's really quick right there. You know, that's how you get in trouble. I remember most of them, but some of those little ones sneak up on you and you're like, woo, baby. That's when you get out in the rocks over the handlebars. Yeah. Well, just as you saw, just about ate some rocks back there. But, you know, that's what gets your heart rate going. That's what all that adrenaline goes in. You know, it's like a IV pump. Then you're like, nothing hurts unless you go over the handlebars. You know, some of those little corners you forget about. I forgot about that one. I thought it was more gradual, but I think that corner that's more gradual is up here ahead. I'm like, wait a minute. This is starting to turn sharper than I remember. If I would have been on the XR, I might have been eating those rocks. You better run, Trey Dog. I mean, really, just like I always tell you guys, I crawled out of bed this morning, and I'm like, wow, that didn't feel good. My back's hurting. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't ride, but it's gone now. Right, so that adrenaline pumping in your body like the IV. It's like morphine, baby, but I don't have any battery left for whatever reason. I guess heart rate. Yeah, it's faster when I stop. But like I was saying before, that red part was, I was tacking with adrenaline. So I've been riding an hour and 18 minutes and 51 miles. And Fallon's right over there. Sand Mountain's straight out that way, but we're stopping it here and saving the track file. So if I click this button up here, and then it says save, push this down, and we're going to. So the good part, like I was supposed to, I put an extra battery in my pack, so I thought it ran out pretty fast. Anyway, so I stopped that track file, saved it, and in my phone app I could pull it up and rename it. I started it again, but just to show you, you know, what we can do on the Garmin. This is all my information here. And if I hold that on the watch face, and it's supposed to work, but I got a deal running, so what I wanted to show you is if you hold that, it goes to weather, but anyway, I can see it's 71 degrees here right now. Notification steps. Well, it's not doing what it usually does, but there's weather, so we can look at weather. It says 68. On the watch face, it showed 71. Alright? So maybe it's acting like that because I got a track file running. So there's my track file. So we're out here by Fallon. This is the way I go. Of course, there's two ways to go to Hawthorne, but this is the way you go to Hawthorne, Gabbs, Tonopah. So I'm going to save this portion of the track and go back home. Short ride today. Maybe I'll get a ride tomorrow, but one of these weekends we're going to get our longer rides. Got to get back out to Beatty. Go visit my favorite burros. Okay. Alrighty. So, I was getting my adrenaline going, but I'll probably be riding back a bit slower, for sure. Lighting is a bit different. Yeah. 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 Okay, watch out for that one. Whoa, I got that one. Woohoo! Yeah, lighting's different going this way. The sun's not high enough. little bit harder to see the rocks going back home, going this direction. Angle of the sun. Whoa! Air pressure in those tires are a little bit high. Woo! Did you see that skating? Skating, baby. I'm a skating, baby. Yeah. They need to be dropped a few pounds. Get them to stick. Woo! Be nice if I was wearing a jersey. I could look at the Garmin watch and see what my heart rate is. Gate is open. Oh! That's where that adrenaline comes in! Pop it, pop it! Oh, oh, oh! Yep, I knew that one was there. Yeah. Alrighty, guys. That's probably part of the ride that you missed going that way. I was probably going faster that way though, because I could see the rocks. Okay. Looking at the Garmin. Yeah. So again, 30 miles. This phone's been going ballistic, of course, but, usually they're spam calls. But